What an amazing morning this started off. Now, the whole basis of this exercise is to celebrate and to also look at how we collaborate. We are in a space where collaboration and innovation go hand in hand. And in my world, I see this as a collaboration and how I see you. So you have your portraits, you can frame them, you can go with them as your memento, your first memento from the 2021 CIO 100 Awards to take home. That's safe and in good hands. All right, we good? We all right? Okay, I know you're not very happy with how you look, but I'm lucky it didn't look like you. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. But again, it's just for the fun moment of it. And thank you so much for participating. Once again, welcome to this celebration of innovation and IT leadership in the 2021 CIO 100 Symposium and Awards. Very quickly, I'd like to let you know, of course, being an innovation space, we are on social media. I'd like you to get onto Twitter and LinkedIn and use our handles at CIO Africa on both Twitter and LinkedIn so that we can start communicating with the rest of the world. The hashtag that we are going to be using here right now is CIO 100 Symposium and Awards. That's the hashtag. So if you're posting anything on social media that is Twitter and LinkedIn, please include that hashtag, that is CIO 100 Symposium and Awards. Without further much ado, I'd like to welcome our opening remarks, which are going to be shared with us by the man himself, Hare, who will be telling us how we are going to be looking at for the rest of the 2 days. Welcome, Hare, to give us your address. Please, makofi ya Hare tafadhali.
Good morning. I know.
The MC was
You have
supposed to
give
tell
it
us.
like you give it to Eddie. Good
There
morning.
is a mesh plus plus CIO.
Excellent. How are you doing? Welcome to Mombasa. Karibuni Mombasa. So this is the first time we're in Mombasa with CIO 100. It's been a journey of 13 years. Because we've had so many requests from a lot of you that to CIO in Mombasa, we need to host CIO in Mombasa. And finally, I think Andrew gave in. He's the one who's been holding you from coming to Mombasa, not me. Okay, so he gave in, and that's why we're in Mombasa. So welcome, and I hope you will enjoy these 2 days because we have really worked to pack it nicely. A lot of content, interesting content, interesting activities. And of course, at the end of the day, we are here to celebrate innovation. We are here to celebrate the people who make businesses tick but are never recognized. That's a very controversial statement. And I repeat this. The people who make businesses tick, but they are never recognized. So we recognize those people. Because we know nowadays every business runs on IT. But when a business makes profits, it's a CEO who takes all the accolades. And the CIO is never close there. Maybe the CFO will be closer, maybe the CMO will be closer, but the CIO will be somewhere at the back. So we recognize you, we respect you, we appreciate you, and that's why we do this every year. Last year was very interesting. 2020, the pandemic hits, and directives are given.
It's a presentation.
Everybody must work from home. So how do people work from home? And they're supposed to log into their corporate LAN. That was interesting, and I've had interesting stories from the different people that I've engaged with. But actually, IT came very top. IT came through. Technology came through to make sure that businesses continue. Yeah, business continuity, making sure that people can securely log into their corporate LANs and do whatever they have to do, and make sure that we serve our customers, all of us can serve our customers. So I must congratulate you guys for making it happen. So please clap for yourselves. So this year we've looked at the different technologies that were used to get people going during the pandemic. I don't think we're out of the pandemic, but I hear people saying we are post-pandemic. I don't know, but I don't think we're out yet. But some of the technologies that your projects showed is that there was a lot of use of cloud, there was a lot of use of AI. Security became a big issue because now all of a sudden now you have to deal with people who are working from all sorts of places. So we've packed all those into this agenda for the two-day agenda. And we'll have different people talking about different technologies, different trends that we have picked from the survey as well. So we really are looking forward to a lot of learning, a lot of knowledge sharing, and I hope you guys will also be able to network effectively. And when I talk about networking, so we try to bridge the virtual and the physical. Hey, George. We try to bridge the two worlds, the virtual and the physical. So Hubilo is where you can go. So you can go to Hubilo. I think there's a link somewhere where you can see who else is online, because we have this group here, but we also have another group online. Feel free to interact with the people online, book meetings physically, or this is how we're going to be doing business. It's going to be hybrid. You'll have people online, you'll have people physical. So that's a new way of doing business. So please engage with the different people who are online and the people who are here, so that we don't look like we are antisocial. You're busy on your phone talking to somebody away, and the guy next door is looking at you. So engage. The fact is engage and network. So let me share a few points about the CIO 100 survey. So we ask a lot of questions, and we know why we ask those questions. And a few of you have come to me and told me, Hare, this survey, this questionnaire is too long. But we're also trying to collect insights that will help you guys, that will help the industry to focus and also know what are people doing, what are people using tech for, and what are the trends, where is everybody going, what are people thinking about. So I'll share 3 data points that I picked and I thought were really critical and important. And this is so 80% of you, or the people who submitted the applications, told us that they now report directly to the CEO. That is big, guys. This is like a 20% jump from last year. So I think you guys are going somewhere. Clap for yourselves. You guys are going somewhere. 80%, that's a 20% jump. So I was trying to understand this data and wondered whether this has anything to do with COVID. That maybe the businesses realize that I need to be close to my CIO so that I can know how technology can help us continue with our business. I don't know. That's just a guesstimation. I'm just thinking like that. But 80%, so that's a 20% jump from last year. Then 75% of the projects that were submitted had a budget above $500,000. That is another massive one. Because in the previous year, the average spend on an IT project was about $150,000. Of course, you have your outliers who are spending $5 million, but on average, it was $150,000. This year, it's $500,000. So that's another big one. And I can only give it to COVID. I don't know. But that's the only explanation I have for that kind of a jump. Then 54% of the respondents indicated that they are now looking to deploy some kind of AI in the next 3 years. So I think artificial intelligence is now coming to play. Yeah, 50% of the respondents. So very, very interesting points. We are compiling this report. We will share it with everybody who's here so that you can see the trends and see how you can position yourselves within the industry. Then let me switch gears a bit. I think all of you now know us as CIO Africa, right? Right? Okay, good. Because that is a direction that we have taken, and we are really, really excited about it. We were CIO East Africa for a very long time, and we received a lot of nudges and requests for us to be able to serve other markets other than East Africa. And this year we took the plunge. We are still reorganizing ourselves to be able to serve that market better. But we've already made quite some substantive investments. And we have boots on the ground in South Africa. We have boots on the ground in Egypt. We have boots on the ground in Nigeria. Those three countries are going to be like our focal points to serve the different, to serve those regions. So Nigeria will be looking at, will be serving West Africa. South Africa will be serving Southern Africa, and Egypt will be serving Northern Africa. So that's our strategy. So we've invested to make sure that that is ongoing. Of course, we keep on refining our strategy, but that's basically where we are focusing now. And it's interesting how we have seen a lot of guys now are coming to us, and they want to partner with us so that we can be able to help them do whatever they have to do there. But more importantly, we want to connect these regions. We want CIOs in Africa to be connected. That's our end goal. Yeah, we want, when the CIO for Unga, Tomboya, goes to Nigeria, he can sit with his counterparts from Nigeria, and they can welcome you to Nigeria, and if not anything, buy you a cup of coffee. So we want to connect CIOs, heads of IT professionals from the continent, and that's why we have our motto, which is Connected Africa. Next year, maybe I can get a visual. Of course, we've put together a calendar for the different activities for next year. And that's how it looks like. So, of course, we start with the year ahead, which is now been rebranded into the Launchpad. So this is where we will be launching all new technologies. So if anybody wants to launch a new product, a new service, you're upgrading from an existing product to the new one, then you need to be at the year ahead. That's the Launchpad. We'll be having 2 events each year so that we give guys time to launch their products at the year ahead. Then, of course, we have I can't see, man. Cloud and security. I think I can see from here. We have cloud and security in March, then Africa Tech Forum, that now in its 4th year running in April. Our Golf Day in June, Fintech, which is a big thing now. In May, Martech, we had our first Martech event this year, and it was very interesting because you have IT guys who are naturally introverts, and you have marketers who are all. So, so that was it was a very interesting mix of having those two, but it was a really, really engaging activity. Then, of course, Industry 4.0, eGov forum, that was also a big hit. We did our first year. And we are now talking with different, start calling the Africa e-government. We basically helping governments to be able to think about their e-government, but also connectivity through because of the AFTA agreements. Then, of course, in September, we have our InsurTech Summit. A new one is hospitality, which we intend to have it in October. This will be new. So we'll be looking for the Pauls of this world. Paul Njuguna, are you in here? Yes, and all the people in the hospitality industry for us to be able to kick that off. Then, what happened? Innovation next year, November 2022. We had a Innovation yesterday, and it was a big success. And of course, the CIO 100 2022 will be 24th to 25th of November. Now, we have requests to have next year's 2022 CIO 100 either in Nairobi or in Lagos. So we'll see how that goes. Cape Town? Okay. Okay, we'll go. All right, so that's the calendar for next year. Then we have some activities that we've lined up for this particular event. I think the first one is ICOLO data center visit. Who's excited about that? There are only 20 spaces to ICOLO, because it's, you know how data centers are. Data centers are secure installations. So I have to vet you. You can't just go in. I have to vet you. So anyway, you need to, it's the first 20 people who will get the opportunity to visit the data center. So if you're interested in that, please see Melissa. I'm sure you know Melissa by now. And if you don't, just go out there and shout Melissa. Then the talk of the town. Where's Ali Hussein? So we have Kahawa Tungu. We have Kahawa Tungu this evening at 2 o'clock, from 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. And that will be a very interesting discussion. Forget about the controversy about it. But it's going to be a very interesting discussion because talent wars have always been there. Who has lost the best developer they've ever hired to a bigger company? Show of hands. Only 2 people. Okay, who has lost the best salesperson to the bigger company? Okay. Anyway, talent wars are real, and we're going to discuss about talent wars. And to me, really, is about building a good pipeline of skills. That's the bottom line. So how do we, as stakeholders, all of us together, and this is private sector, this is government, non-governmental organizations, whatever, how do we, learning institutions, how do we build a skills talent so that we, a pipeline of skills so that we are able to sustain and also use have skills that you require at any one time that, whenever for your business. So I think that would be a very interesting discussion. Then tomorrow there'll be another interesting one. I don't know, anybody knows about the Guru series from Safaricom? So we'll be hosting it here live tomorrow from 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock. So we'll be hosting it here live and streaming it live as well. So that will be another interesting discussion that you don't want to miss. Guys, when we talk about skills and talk about pipeline, I'm sure when you walked in, you saw some kids out there. Those kids are learning robotics. Yeah? That's how we build our skills pipeline. So please engage with them. They're from the county of Mombasa. And they're doing some amazing, amazing work. So I want you to, spend some time, engage with them, and see what they're doing. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's what I have for you. Please, as the MC said, Eddie, Eddie was the first. He MC'd the 100. That's 15 years ago. So thank you, Eddie, for that. Yeah. So remember to tweet, to share, to tell everybody that you're here. But remember to network, and let's really have fun, and let's celebrate innovation. Thank you very much, and I wish you a good day. Oh, sorry. So, just he'll introduce himself when he comes on, but we are very delighted to have Dr. Seth Odongo from the county of Mombasa. He's a CEC, Mombasa County. Karibu, Bwana Seth. Asante.